Rucksack Cinema, Samir. That's amazing. That was really incredible and beautiful. So for a while now, I've been hanging out at this place called the Total Refreshment Centre. It's just up the road in Stoke Newington. And, have we got anyone in for the Total Refreshment Centre? Yeah, cool, awesome. So I've been hanging out there, and Anne very kindly invited me into her studio, and she was inviting people sort of on a one-to-one basis to perform for them. And honestly, it's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. The studio was set up, so Anne had her back to me, and watching her body move was beautiful. It was like a dance routine and drumming at the same time. I just thought it was really beautiful. I really liked all the different textures, and I was delighted when she said she'd come and play. So thank you, Anne. That was brilliant. Rucksack Cinema and Samir, as always, did some great visuals. If you'd like to support Anne's work during a break, you can talk to the lovely Cleo at the merch desk, who you saw when you came in. And Anne's got some prints. There's 7 available, only 7 of them, and they're 30 quid. But they're really beautiful. Do you have an online presence? No. Oh, but you've got a mailing list. There's a handwritten mailing list, which is really cool because you don't see that very often. So do join Anne's mailing list, because then you can find out more about her work. It was incredible. Now we've got a break, which will be 5 minutes longer than it's scheduled. And then after that, we'll have Rotten Bliss. But in the break, please support Cafe Oto. Please write on feedback stars. And I have got a workaround for the timetable, which is if you go to robynrocket.com/for artists and you click on the schedule, there it is. And that's right, that schedule. So I'm sorry that the printed timetables are wrong, but at least you do have online access. And there is free Wi-Fi here at Cafe Oto. If for some reason you don't have a Wi-Fi enabled device and you want to know the timetable, talk to someone in the yellow crew t-shirt and they'll be able to sort that out for you. Also, thanks to Carl and Francis, who've had a mega argument with OBS. But now, the people at home can see us. So hello. Hello. The people at home have a video to watch now, while you guys go off and have a drink or whatever you're going to do at the bar. They sell chocolate and crisps. Enjoy your break.
Timetable, 8:30 p.m. UK time. Robyn welcomes everyone. 8:35 p.m. Rotten Bliss. 9:05 p.m. break. There's videos to watch for the audience at home. 9:25 Robyn. 9:30 and Bukla. 10 p.m. break. There's videos for people at home to watch. 10:20 Robyn. 10:25 Phil Minton. 10:55 Robyn. 11 p.m. gig finishes. Robyn's rocket would not be possible without the support of Heart and Soul, who believe in the power and talents of artists with learning disabilities and autistic artists. Here's a video of Adam, a volunteer at Heart and Soul.
It's such a welcoming environment with such lovely, kind, creative people, both participants and staff and organisers and other volunteers. I just fell in love with it, and I just knew that it was a place that I wanted to be. The people there were people I wanted to be around.
Here's a video made by Sam Castell-Ward. Sam is a Heart and Soul artist like me, Robyn Rocket.
The science that they teach you is that the lives of animals are just to reproduce their species as a lifelong ritual. All the killing and all the matings for a greater, higher cause, so their offspring live to do the same till it's time they pass the torch. The system we're born into writes our life goals step by step. We're taught to learn our lessons, get a job, then find someone to wed. It feels chilling when you discover you're set to reproduce then die, and next in line are your children, there to live out the same life. And those who oversee our pass through this process fight those who oppose, until the dominant side gradually weakens and is indisposed. We carry on and we rebuild everything that's ours with what is left, until we see it knocked right down as the others pass the test. We live through this alone until we find someone to whom we're drawn. Our relationship does change as we see our union rise then fall. However far we come, it ends and we find we're back by ourselves. Things are back how they were before until we find someone else. All we have gained is threatened by the circle of conflict. Our leaders fight their counterparts by sending some of us to kill. The people fight for the honour they've been brought up to love. When their lives end, there'll be new blood when their children are all grown up. The people revive their land and grow their presence there once more. Every generation helps the recovery from the war. The conditions do improve through decades, but the situation is still tense. For one day, any time, those with ammunition could be told to recommence. Are we humans different to the dinosaurs who we replaced? We too live our lives and fight each other and eat, sleep and mate. Is the nuclear button the reinvention of the meteor that hit the Earth? After it's been pressed, will there be a new species to restart the circle? The circle, 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 the circle.
I find it fascinating that at that point, Shabaka was getting the same lessons from the same guy and did create a new sound, in my opinion.
Danilo from The Comet is Coming and Soccer 96 is on Robyn Rocket's Zoom Zoom. Listen again at www.robynrocket.com/Zoom Zoom. This next video is a song called Blue Hues by Rowika. 9:25 in the UK or 3:25 in Chicago, Audrey Chen will perform. There'll be another break at 9:55 or 3:55 in Chicago. There'll be another break and there'll be videos for you to watch while you're at home. At 10:20 p.m. UK time or 4:20 p in Chicago, Dean Rodney Jr. and the Cowboys will perform. And that will be the end of the live stream.
I was playing bands for a long time, and then I left the band that I was in, and then I was living in Brighton, and I started volunteering for an organisation called Carousel, and they do kind of similar work to Heart and Soul. And I went to a club that they hold, and there was a band playing there called Beat Express, and it was the first time that I'd ever seen musicians with learning disabilities on stage playing, and their songs were amazing, the energy was amazing, and I was really surprised that I'd never heard of them before. And I think from that moment on, it was like this personal mission of supporting more people to make music, but then also make sure that people knew about those musicians and artists. So I can't remember the date off the top of my head, but I have a very specific date.
No pressure, Richard,
yeah.
no pressure.
But that was 15 years ago, and
wow,
I've been doing it ever since.
A long time ago, eh?
Yeah.
Wow, blimey.
Welcome to Big Smiles Store. Big Smiles, 99p.
Crank it up and make it more.
Don't listen to the other advert, it's fake. Here is the real advert. Welcome to the Heart and Soul shop. We have got lots of different products on sale. Face masks, artwork, t-shirts, badges, and check out the Duo Thing mixtape. So come along to the Heart and Soul website and you can buy all these amazing things for your family.
I moved to the UK in 2015, and since then I've been quite active on the London music scene first as a bass player for many bands: Snapped Ankles, Alabaster de Plume, Rosie Plain, Bastian, Naima Bok, Dana Gavansky, Blue House, and then I started developing my own music.
Clementine March will be on Robyn Rocket's Zoom Zoom, and listen again on Mixcloud.
Beck was also a massive influence on me, like the album Odelay. I think it's the first time I was like, oh yeah, you can do some country and hard rock at the same time and put a stupid beat behind and donkey sounds and then saying bonkers stuff about whatsoever. And I was like, oh yeah, that's cool.
Clementine March will be on Robyn Rocket's Zoom Zoom. Listen again on Mixcloud. Timetable. Timetable. 8:30 p.m.
Thank you so much. Welcome back to Robyn's Rocket. If you're new, thanks for coming. The idea of Robyn's Rocket is to try and make as many people feel welcome as possible. Probably most people have a rocket badge. You put your rocket badge up if you're happy to talk to anyone. Sideways if you just want to talk to people you know, or down if you don't want to talk to anyone. And you can change your rocket badge position at any time. On the tables, there are feedback stars, they're just card stars that you can write or draw on. Please give us your positive and your negative feedback. If you give us negative feedback, we can learn from it. We have the lovely Cleo, who you met on the door, who's also doing the merch tonight. We've got Rucksack Cinema and Samir doing live visuals. And I'd just like to say, I don't know if Dominique's here, but oh, hello. Last night I was doing a gig for Dominique. Well, I was just playing flute on a couple of songs, but I felt very fortunate to be invited. And Dominique gave me this hat, and I really like it, so thank you so much. Please check out Dominique Hooper, because her work's really cool and really beautiful. She has a beautiful singing voice, and her work has these beautiful harmonies, and it's really lovely. So please do check out her work, because I think it's so beautiful, and hopefully one day she's going to play at Robyn's Rocket. Yes, the next act is going to be Rotten Bliss, and I've known Jasmine for quite a while, and I'm really happy to be able to invite her to come and play, and I really hope that you enjoy her set. Thank you very much once again for coming. Please do fill in the feedback stars with positive and negative feedback, and it's really good even if you think, oh, well, what I say is not going to make a difference. It may well make a difference, so please do that. I'm sorry about the timetable thing again, but you can go to robynrocket.com/for artists and click on schedule, and that will give you the timetable. But this is the last act that's wrong on the table talk, is on the timetables on the tables, and then after that the timetable should be correct. But I am sorry for that.
We forgive you, don't worry.
Thank you. Well, I know, but I try really, really, really hard to, because I know when I come to a gig, I feel anxious about what's going to happen next. And I think that isn't everyone's experience, but some people will also feel anxious not knowing how long something's going to go on for. You know, like, is it just going to be another 5 minutes and then I can pop to the loo, or like, how long is it? So I try and make everything as friendly as possible. Anyway, please welcome Rotten Bliss.
the arms of Mother Power. Safely in the open arms of Mother Power. With Mother Power. Save, move, oh Mother Power. Let me sleep beneath the arms of Mother Power. It's beyond me, Susie Sue. Why I do the things I do. I'd kill reindeer to see you smile. See the rainbow in your eyes. Now my feet into your carpet. So my shoulder to the sky. 'Cause I'm gonna go down where the spiders play. Gonna make my home where birds don't fly. Gonna cut it up, shoot it up, scar my soul, lose control. See how low my spirit goes. Let's be honest, Susie Sue. To be man enough for you. I'd need a time machine and a shotgun. To be with you, Susie Sue. Now my feet into your carpet. So my shoulder to the sky. 'Cause I'm gonna go down where the spiders play. Gonna make my home where birds don't fly. Gonna cut it up, shoot it up, scar my soul, lose control. See how low my spirit goes. It's a beautiful night for strange lovers, closer than summer. So warm outside, let's go for a ride. Sisters dance in tail lights. Next to my next of kin, her skin is my skin. Just sisters talking, laughing at street names. Tell me of your lover. I won't be ashamed. I won't be ashamed. I won't be ashamed of desire. I won't be ashamed. I won't be ashamed. I won't be ashamed of desire. Walk with me, sister, by the seashore. All the boats are for you and I. Take my hand like when we were girls. I told you love is all there is. I won't be ashamed. I won't be ashamed. I won't be ashamed of desire. I won't be ashamed. I won't be ashamed. I won't be ashamed of desire. Let go, little sister. Just go, little sister. Fade in to deepest blue. Farewell, my love, my lonely love. I couldn't keep you here. I won't be afraid. I won't be afraid. I won't be afraid of desire. I won't be ashamed. I won't be ashamed. I won't be slain by desire.
Thank you very much.
You've got 5 more minutes if you want to do another one.
Oh, I'm done. I'm done. I've got nothing left.
Right, well, thank you so much, Robyn Bliss! Do you have a Bandcamp? Yeah, so check out rottenbliss.bandcamp.com and Rotten Bliss, I'm sure if you Google, Facebook, Instagram, all that. Thank you so much for playing, and that was amazing. Thank you to Rockset Cinema and Samir for the visuals. Thank you, Kim and David. for doing the cameras, and Francis and Kyle for doing the streaming and sound. And Ricky couldn't be here tonight, who's normally doing the merch, but just want to let you know, Ricky, that we're thinking of you and we love you very much, and we hope that you'll be with us in September. The next rocket will be September the 14th. So this is the last break before the last act, and then Otto is open until midnight, but we just ask that people let the crew do their thing, because we kind of have to pack up the floor and all of that. And Cleo, who has been an absolute godsend, drives it all back to southwest London and puts it in the storage unit, and and picked it up and everything. Amazing. So see Cleo at the merch table. We've got a few t-shirts left. I don't know how many t-shirts, but we've got a few left. There's a new design. It's like multicolored and really cool. And hopefully over the summer I will have a bit more headspace and I'll be able to do things like that, order new t-shirts and all that. While we're having a break, just to say, we don't have music on during the break because for lots of people it means they can't hear their conversations that they're trying to have. So we give people the opportunity to have their conversations, and then there's 5 minutes of trumpet at the end of the break to kind of just say, hey, the break is almost over, come and sit down. That's why. Please do fill out the feedback stars. Any feedback is good. And it also is a way of telling the Arts Council that people like what we're doing or don't like it, and we listen to them and try to make it more accessible to more people. Thank you very much. Please support Cafe Oto with buying stuff at the bar. They also have lots of records of their own, or you can buy our stuff or whatever. But it's good to put money in people's hands. Thank you so much, everyone, and enjoy the break. And then afterwards, it'll be me and Phil Minton.
Timetable: 8:30 p.m. UK time. Robyn welcomes everyone. 8:35 p.m. Rotten Bliss. 9:05 p.m. break. There's videos to watch for the audience at home. 9:25 Robyn. 9:30 and Bukla. 10 p.m. break. There's videos for people at home to watch. 10:20 Robyn. 10:25 Phil Minton. 10:55 Robyn. 11 p.m. gig finishes. Robyn's Rocket 2020 to 2022. In 2020, we were planning on doing 6 gigs, inviting promoters and artists from 3 places in the UK and running workshops as well, but COVID happened. So instead, between 2020 and 2022, we had 6 gigs, 1 online workshop, 1 comic about being inclusive conscious, Robyn jamming and then doing a live set with 3 musicians with more experience than her. Gig 1, Mark, Charles, Tangerine Cat and Spaceheads with Robyn Rocket. As part of funding for Robyn's Rocket, Robyn needed to do artist development. She chose to do this by playing live with 4 artists who other people had heard of. The first artists were the band Spaceheads, Andy Diagram, trumpet plus effects, and Richard Harrison, drums. Gig 2, Rabbit, Sam Castle Ward Band, K-Dog, Private Plebs. Gig 3, Gemma Freeman and the Cosmic Something, Taylor Milburn, Charles Hayward plus Robyn Rocket. Charles Hayward was the second artist Robyn worked with as part of her artist development. From Charles, Robyn learned more about using rhythm and relying less on effects. Since the gig, Robyn and Charles have played together twice. Adrian drew from home and we projected them onto the big banner. We said hello to her and her mum at the end of the night. Adrian has earned enough from her work to buy her own iPad. In January 2022, it wasn't safe to have an audience, so we sent the audience goodie boxes with a gift from each artist. 5 gigs were streamed using 3 cameras and someone to mix the visuals and audio. Streams had over 2,000 views. Robyn made videos to go in between the live bands or artists. June 2022, Gig 4, Prangers, The Carbonators, John Edwards plus Robyn Rocket. The third artist Robyn played with as part of her artist development was John Edwards. Since this gig, Robyn and John have played together at Cafe Otto. Gig 5, DJ Night, Mika Levi, DJ Shalim and DJ Castro, DJ Bubbles, DJ Fielding Hope, Rucksack Cinema feat Ariel and Samir, David Coke MC and DJ Mr. T. The DJ night finished with Robyn sat on the floor under the table playing the trumpet. In December 2021, Robyn went to see sax player and poet Alabaster de Plume, Gus. Robyn met him with the hope to invite him to play at her Robyn's Rocket. Gus invited Robyn onto his radio show, they became friends, and Gus introduced her to the Total Refreshment Centre, TRC. These experiences have led to friendships, collaborations and gigs, including a support slot for The Comet is Coming. The TRC has given Robyn a great deal of inspiration. On the afternoon of the last gig in 2022, Gus texted Robyn to ask if he could play with her at the gig. Gig 6, Floating World Pictures, Supriya Nagarjun, Duncan Chapman and Patrick Shaw Iverson and Donna Thompson. The fourth artist Robyn worked with was Alabaster de Plume. Throughout the year, Robyn has been on Alabaster de Plume's radio show twice. New things, face masks and stage clock, banner for projections and play area. In October 2021, Robyn's Rocket started being streamed. Today, over 2,000 people have viewed the streamed gigs. Robyn made a comic and ran an online workshop to share information about making gigs accessible. Robyn was invited to write an article about accessible gigs for The Wire magazine. Robyn wrote an article for The Wire magazine, and in June 2022, Robyn was invited to speak about Robyn's Rocket in Strasbourg in France. She also performed with Bruno de Chenerellis. Robyn used what she had learned from Robyn's Rocket to help with accessibility at Earth in Hackney. This led to Robyn working as an access consultant for the EFG London Jazz Festival. As a result of the work, the stairs at Earth Hackney now are marked with white gaffer tape, so they are more visible. In 2022, Robyn released an EP once a month with help from Heart and Soul. Robyn is now published by Box Music, so her music is on all major streaming services. Robyn created a few web pages so that information for artists playing at Robyn's Rocket is in one place. She also made a survey to collect tech and access riders. A rider is a list of things a band or artists need to play a gig. Thank you to Heart and Soul, Mark, Richard, Meg, Cynthia, Emily, Cafe Otto, Fielding, Hamish, Arts Council England, Help Musicians UK, Karina, Kim, Ricky, Sean, Billy, Rory, James, Jules, Rosie, India, Asian and Jamie, Henry, Gus, photos by David Laskowski, Paddy Steer, Danalog, all the bands who played, DJs and MCs, all the audience, Derek and Meg at The Wire and Stuart McConey and Worldwide FM, Rob Farah from Sirius and anyone I've missed. Hi, this is Robyn of Robyn's Rocket. Thanks so much for tuning in to this very special stream. Robyn's Rocket couldn't happen without the support in kind from Heart and Soul. Heart and Soul are an arts charity based in South East London, and they believe in the power and talents of people with learning disabilities and autistic people. I thought you might like to hear a bit from some of the different artists that Heart and Soul supports. So here are a few clips.
My fun's not for you girls, it's just for me. I look like a superstar, a perfect treat. I would be on the
I've been on the roller coaster ride. I've learnt something from this. If it's not broke, please don't try to fix it. Your words were sweet when we first met. You held me so. Our love will grow as time went on. Our love got strong. Then you went out and mucked around. These are the reasons why I should really just go now. Let's stay now. These are the reasons why I should really just go now.
I'm excited. Down, down. I'm excited. Down, down. Feeling good. Feeling absolutely amazing. Feeling good. Feeling absolutely amazing. Feeling good. Oh, feeling absolutely amazing.
I focus my energy.
My mission's established. I focus my energy. I'm travelling through. I know what to do. I chase nothing else but my goal that's been set for me. I glide past scenery that was in front of me. Every movement I make brings me closer to my destination. My target's in sight, all else left behind. I do what I was sent here for. I'm moving on. Not till the end will I stop.
She got the blink eyes. When I see them, the same eyes, like my friend, 'cause they are related.
Time for love. Time for love. Where can she be? Where can she be? She's gone so far away from me. This time.
Check out more music at www.heartandsoul.bandcamp.com.
Volunteering, especially with Heart and Soul, is so fun. It's so exciting. It brings something new to your day, to your life.
You know, do your own thing is about doing whatever you like, really. No matter your disability, there's opportunities that you can thrive in the real world and society of art and music. So if you all are thinking of coming to this club, you're all invited. This place is gonna really tear the roof off, really.
Timetable. 8:30 p.m. UK time. Robyn welcomes everyone. 8:35 p.m. Rotten Bliss. 9:05 p.m. break. There's videos to watch for the audience at home. 9:25 Robyn. 9:30 and Bukla. 10 p.m. break. There's videos for people at home to watch. 10:20 Robyn. 10:25 Phil Minton. 10:55 Robyn. 11 p.m. gig finishes.
Cafe Oto. Welcome back. Did you have a nice break? Yes, reasonable. Well, thank you for being here. Thanks so much for being here. Cafe Oto, thanks so much for having us. I hope that the Rocket Badges have meant that those of you that might want to chat to new people have been able to chat to new people, and for those of you that didn't, hopefully people have respected your choices. That's really important. The next act is me and Phil Minton. I feel really privileged. Like when I asked Phil asked me if we could do a duo, and I was like, yeah! And I was really touched that he asked. I met Phil through my friend Ben. Ben, if you're watching, love you, Ben. Ben's amazing. Ben Connors, he's an artist. Connors is spelled Connors, I think, Connors. And check him out. He does have like he's got a website, I think it's benconnors.com, and he does really cool drawing projects. And when I first met him, he was working as a PA, which obviously stands for personal assistant. Now, obviously in the business world, that's when somebody runs around and gets you coffee and stuff and that kind of thing. But in the learning disability autism world, a PA is someone you pay to support you to be able to live your life independently, and to be able to make choices about what you want to do. So he was working with a guy called Gabriel, who lived just up the road, actually. Sadly, Gabriel died in 2012. But in the time that I knew Ben and Gabriel, they were putting on this night called Pigpen. And Pigpen was a very influential night because Gabriel just picked people he liked to play. It was at the Macbeth pub in Hoxton. And one of the people he picked was Phil Minton to do the feral choir. And I remember it as a really standout performance because it was so collaborative. And I'm sure that Phil could explain about the feral choir better than I can. But what I remember about it is that we had a bit of a rehearsal, I wouldn't describe it as a rehearsal and sound check, but we kind of had a bit of direction from Phil, and then we kind of did our thing all together, and it was really lovely to be together as people and connecting in that way. And I thought it was really, really beautiful. Obviously, for those of you that come to Cafe Oto regularly, you've probably seen Phil before, but for me, this is my first time playing with him. We had a little play and a sound check, and I just feel really thankful that you're all here and that we're having such a nice time, and that, there's so many people, and I know that there's quite a few people that come back time and time again, and thank you so much for supporting Robyn's Rocket. I know now that it is making a little bit of difference in making more of the world more accessible to more people, and that was kind of what I wanted, because I just think there's a lot of people that can't go to gigs and can't do the things they want to do for all kinds of reasons, and like one night is not going to change everything, and I can't make everything right for everybody all the time because people have different needs. But hopefully I can open the door to people being able to come to Cafe Oto, more people being able to come and enjoy this music, because it's deeply important to me, and it is a form of expression, and it just seems like everybody should have the opportunity to be able to hear it and to make music and not feel like it's only for some people. It should be for everybody. And so thank you for being part of that, and thank you everyone for making this show possible. I'd like to welcome Phil Minton. and Robyn Rocket. Oh, that was great. Fun. Thank you so much, Phil. Phil's got some CDs at the merch table with Cleo. Thank you all again for coming. The bar, in theory, is open until midnight, but the crew will probably start packing up soon. So please let the crew do that. I think maybe if we have the merch open for another 10 minutes, till 11. Well, technically that's 12 minutes. But if we have the merch open till 11, and then the crew's going to pack down, so if you could just make sure that you and your stuff isn't on the stage. So if you want to have a chat with someone, just don't do it on this silver bit after 11, because we need to start packing up, because that's just how it is. So thank you to everyone for making this possible. Thank you to Francis, who stood in the last minute. Thanks to Kyle. Thanks to James. Thanks to Jules, Karina, Rucksack Cinema, Samir, Heart and Soul, Cleo. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. David and Kim and the bar staff and Anne and Jasmine and you all for coming. And yeah, it's just been an amazing night. Thank you. The next one is September the 14th here. I haven't got a firm confirmed this is who it's going to be. However, I can tell you that Alan Wilkinson is going to be playing. Yeah! And James Howard with a 7-piece band. So I know that those two guys are playing, and then someone from Heart and Soul will be playing. Thank you so much. Have a safe journey home. Thank you. Oh, and if you don't want to keep your rocket badges, pop them in the box, but you're very welcome to keep them. Thank you.